I'm ready to measure and cut my next piece. Now this piece is going to be a full length one. I've got to be really careful on the measurements because I've got to remember my gap here. And if you see this edge here, this is a bull-nosed edge. So I don't want to cut my piece straight out, because if I do, when I put the baseboard on here, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to finish off this baseboard yet at this end. Sometimes you can buy just a little individual piece of trim that fits right over the bowl nose, but you have to buy it with the associated baseboard. So if you don't have the right baseboard, you can't get a little piece of trim that matches it. So I may have to come out a little bit and then at an angle and then at another angle here to make that corner, or I could stop the base here. But see, I can't really stop the base there because I can't, when I do my planking, I don't want to cut it nice and tight right here. Do you remember? I got to stay back 5/16 to 3/8. So I got to be way out here, all the way around, a straight line here, and then this has to curve around. And I've got to maintain that 5/16 to 3/8 clearance all the way around, and then 5/16 to 3/8 here, and all the way along the window, the sliding glass door frame. Okay, so I've got lots of measurements to do here, and I'm glad I've got my little jigsaw, because I'm going to need my jigsaw cutting this little curve in here, and I may use it from here to about there, but then I could probably cut the long rip. I'll end up cutting the long rip with my skill saw. Okay? Measure twice, cut once. There's that piece now. You see how I was talking? You've got to have that gap at the wall, at the door frame, and also this bullnose corner. Because if this ever expands, we don't want it to expand and hit the bullnose. Right? Okay. I've got that lined up there. It's kind of tricky putting that last little piece in. Well, that last piece that I just put in. Now I've got my next piece to fit in too. Keep it going.